Poetry. The Little Busy Bee. C1. Answer the following questions. Share your response with others. 1. Who is the poet speaking about? Answer. The poet is speaking about the little busy bee. 2. Why does the bee sit on the flower? Answer. The bee sits on the flower to collect honey. 3. How does the bee build her cell? Answer. The bee builds her cell skillfully with wax. 4. I would be busy too. Who does I refer to? Answer. Here I refer to the poet himself. 5. What does sweet food mean in the context? Answer. In the context, sweet food means honey. 6. Who does Satan manage to work through? Answer. Satan manages to work through idle people. C2. Pick out the best alternative for each of the following statements. 1. People like the bee because. Answer. C. It works hard. 2. And labors hard to store it well. Answer. B. The honey. C3. Read and discuss your responses with your partner. Then write. 1. Why does the poet call the bee busy? Answer. The bee is always working from morning to evening. They collect the honey from the flowers and store it well in the hive. They are not idle and do not spend time wastefully. So the poet calls the bee busy. 2. Let my first years be past. A. What does first years refer to? Answer. First year refers to the early years or boyhood of the poet. B. How does the poet want to spend his first years? Answer. The poet wanted to spend his first years reading books, working or healthy playing. C. Why does he want to do so? Answer. He wanted to do so because it gives fruit at the end of life. 3. How can you say that the bee is intelligent and clever? Answer. The bee builds its hive very skillfully. The hive is beautiful to see and it has hundreds of compartments. It is strong and made up of wax. Bee converts nectar into honey, which is sweet and healthy. So the poet says that the bee is intelligent and clever. 4. What is admirable about the work of the bee? Answer. The skill of building the hive and conversion of nectar to honey are admirable works of the bee. 5. Why does the poet want us to be like the bee? Answer. The poet wants us to be like the bee because the bee is useful to society. We should also be helpful to society by doing good and useful work. 6. Why should we not keep ourselves idle? What will happen if we are idle? Answer. If we are idle, Satan finds some mischief for the idle hand to do. 7. What is the message of the poem? Answer. The message of the poem is, work is worship. Like the bee, we too must be busy and always do useful work to the society. 8. Which lines do you like the best in the poem? Give reasons for your choice. Answer. I like these lines. How skillfully she builds her cell. What the sweet food she makes. I like these lines because poet describes the hard labor, cleverness and neatness of the bee. After such hard labor it gives sweet food. 9. Pick out the rhyming words in the poem and add more words to each of the rhyming pairs. Answer. The rhyming words in the poem are shining opening, our flower, sell well, skill still, to do, play day. Summary. The bee is known for its work. It works hard always, so it is identified as a busy bee. It builds the hive very skillfully and stores sweet honey in it. The poet's intention is, like the bee, we too must be busy and always do useful work. Bee makes good use of time. It starts work when the sunrise, i.e., in a shining hour. The worker bee starts its work by collecting honey from all the blooming flowers. All the bees collect nectar and carry it to the hive. The female worker bees are the only bees that make nectar into honey. The bees build their cell very skillfully, spread their wax neatly and work hard to store honey in the cell. The poet speaks about himself and wants us to be like a busy bee in our work. We should not be tempted to be idle or sit around doing nothing. Satan in the poem refers to the devil, or some evil being who injures the idle person. The poet wants to spend his boyhood day by reading good books, playing and doing some good and useful work. Every human being could be busy like bee and do useful work. Bees build their hives skillfully. We too should do the work with our efficient skills.
If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching.